What's going on? I'm here now. Here's Mr. I'm here. Keep on going Nightline. I'm here. Okay, folks. WWE has put on the answers on the new story on the WWE. I've been dating. Especially the year. Your punk has a year of excellence. On evidence, 10 years. I win a world heavyweight championship two times. But Wayne did not seem the family and broke his promise afterwards. The moment had formed the vision, as well as you know who was drawn between him and was the worst part is Bill Morgan. Return to help Dirty Dom retain his icy title. I think into what I go. You might not be getting all the moment. Well, 2025. What's the big surprise is? What's the people now? That's one way. That's one way to say this one, yeah? Hey.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Randy Orton. Let's go.
Well. In the year of 2025, we always know what's going on there. So let me pick up the pace there. You saw some big time things this year. You know, John Cena's retirement tour is going on. The big start there. Yeah. His last Royal Rumble, his last Chamber, and his last WrestleMania. Before I turn heel and become the WWE champion. With fellow wrestling man again, Gunther was really something more than a power of ice pack. But seriously, you don't have to get my word for it. If anyone else seems to think like me here, it's kind of like that. Oh look, if someone else has to line themselves up, yes. That's one way to say it. But not according to what they already know that. It all seems to be like this one there. I mean, Seth Lawrence was doing far better to become this, speaking of most of the business. But the Braun Breaker heals him and take him out of him. Seeing the world title picture. And I'm not between CM Punk and Jey Uso up there in the sky there. But also really has a entire point there. It's almost woman championship to defense this is Wayne that I've been so going on so fast there. Over Femi's first time Wayne, Tiffany started young with the women's title Wayne. And anything changed North American title Wayne because he's Canadian, still going on strong. You forget about one thing. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. With a lot of NXT superstars making returns, John Cena's retirement, and all the stuff you can find in 2025, it's been a good year already.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for commercial. Our Nightline Year Review Spectacular will resume in a few moments.
Hey man, what are you doing for New Year's Eve?
Aren't you going to Aku's party?
Aku's having a party?
Did I say Aku's party? No, I said accuse Marty. Aren't you going to accuse Marty? Oh no.
Join us for 2 hours of havoc-wreaking mayhem as Cartoon Network presents a night of New Year's Eve, starting Monday at 10.
Nobody ever tells me anything!
Ladies and gentlemen, the Cowboys brought to on this week's Year Review. Okay, folks. Oh, good. 2025 has been a year of excess here. Yeah. I don't know how to say this. War's over. War's now executed on Netflix. Netflix there. And plus, CW and USA, both they're gonna see SmackDown. Yeah. And all of that. And 2024 has been a year that WWE by itself got up there. Because WWE has just lost. It just let us go. It's been a long time. It's been started. Booker T. No. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Oh, see, not that now. Yeah. Orton. Becky Lynch. Water. You could have just said it before you make a quick distance there. Oh, come on. Look at it with a female goal already. You could have said yes here. We understand now. I got it. Don Cena. Yeah, that's right. Don Cena. A little answer the questions here, but Don Cena, the man who has a lot of respect there, finally able to lose his final match against Gunther of all people. Right now, it's all going well. But seriously, you could have explained. You could have explained your clothing before that, damn it. It's not there, we always understand it now. Hey, you always have to expect that they start doing fireworks early, as we wrap up 1.5. Wrap up 1.5. Look. I know New Year's, baby. But when 1.4 ended, and it's 1.5 again. You are, you, you completely got drunk, and that actually go up. Yeah, but don't, don't have to go all quit again. Excuse for the pit there. I know what you're going to say there, but no, you don't have to go in here. Yeah, it seems to me that it seems to you're not, it's not usually hard they don't there. Well, since you already know the interview expert there, why don't you tell what other years that have like even stole, what's being made to continue to attack? Well, takes an NXT, takes an NXT invading not the question. If there's anything else we always know that there and that, look, you standing there, you weren't, you weren't a robe. I just gotta have it. I do because I just had it there. That's there. I'm gonna need another South one to make us feel better. Whoa, hold on. You don't want to go to that again. Why do you want to go that again? You know, and that's the place with that whoa. That would turn exactly get the path and need of another wide stick for you. Hey, what? Hey, hey, the white next heart attack there. But Alexa Bliss and Sonic won the 130 titles. That deal, Sonic there. And, okay, folks, I know what's going on there. However the new year, however the old year is, you got wait, not there. That only I can predict that. Right. Pick the color, pick the nothing pass. Pick nothing pass with John Cena like a fucking pop. Or what to do that at the end. Which the Punk and return to take on Jack Wise back in a next act. On of course, the Crown Jewel match. Cody Rhodes versus CM Punk for the Crown Jewel Championship. And also, non-Vince Naomi will want that push. Will want that push, yeah. Because he got injured. Yeah, but allow me let's hope one of your things will get back in earlier. Because his final wrestling career is gonna be over before he gets on to going done, again. After all, with John Cena's wrestling career is over, work on his movie career, what would that matter? Well, here's something the Grand Arena. Please, don't go to the Grand Arena.
It is time for the annual New Year's speech.
Okay, folks. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we all know 2025 has been a tough year for some here. We saw them live, we saw them die, we saw them come and go, we saw them feel gone. But also, we want to thank someone else, someone we know here. We want to thank our family for helping me become what the man in today did. Thank Heavenly Father and Savior for helping us be what we become today. And we want to thank the people for helping us making us so even more fun than before. And also, we want to thank you people for making it clear that. Well, anyway, folks, that's our show tonight. And I want to wish you a very happy New Year, everyone up here. I stand on tomorrow night and we welcome 2026. But any news, I'm not here. Ask for Lisa. Okay? There's some new things we might get the kids. Like John Cena will get his retirement tour. Retirement to WrestleMania. Maybe he get it. Maybe he had it the championship. Ron Baker head of the line, and the head of the pro statement. What will happen during the match for the undisputed retirement? Well, Cody will able to win the South Carolinians. A false statement, the false stanza. I don't think we don't have enough time to find a way to get this question over 2 times before. And how about the predicted Big E Langston? He's up with Angela Hawkins in 1994 as a new day against his own team, Kobe and Xavier. How about Roman winning the total combat against Dakota and get broke by Zera at 2 and take up the referee. Get it? But a true main event now to come to walk for this walk too, and you don't get ideas here. But remember what happened there? When nothing had saw a lot of wrong changes in the air, and a lot of bad things that happened here. But I can ask you one question. Well, go ahead. Look, if you always knew what's going on here, then there's nothing more valuable than having one of the famous opportunities of all time. Look, fields go further and adding more and more huge names. Stephen Colbert, then I talk to host got one job done. The rest of the O's may take enough to time think so. Most people could have finished the limit. Paramount Pictures, the Naked Gun franchise might even continue in the era of that. But things but it but what the folks did got the project and the TBS cut that I out and the big beautiful bill payout that up the talk show host said that plays the emanating Stephen Colbert, the man who got on glass out for good. Results not fit up a Trump new bill, their money roll. Your money roll. Mr. Colbert, maybe you haven't not seen it yet. I hope you understand the standards that we dare in Saloon. Oh wait, no. I mean, seriously, Dad. You even move up your whole acceptable pole, Dad. I mean, look. It's just painting it. We are still up there. Even though President Trump is still running, it's still running this one, so it doesn't even matter if he would. But of course, the old Biden never said. But through it all, Grayson Dagger, you're gonna be the next princess that was easy started it all. And it's part of the school of kids. And all you think someday my first work hard. The way that it'll down you just think it that. So you mean that we deserve to do Snow White? And I thought pushing down Snow White and the Huntsman does a better movie than that. No, that's universal take on the fairy tale. This story was founded in 1987, and it's actually being made to look like the first Disney Channel animated movie is getting CGI. And of course, there is no AI involved. What? Why did people always talk about AI? Because AI has never been overplayed that. And even though that we already see so much AI before, that's why it's pretty so long. One of those priceless one day. Well, the good thing is is that now that we already knew that we are definitely here, and spring is about to be spring about to arrive. There's one thing that we already knew that for that dog. Oh yes! St. Patrick's Day. And a little Saturday there. So did a lot of St. Patrick's Day. St. Patrick's Day go. Oh, golly. Just saying that. Makes me feel like a stop, like that time. But wait a minute. Do we already see this one before? At least we already knew that. So that day a long time ago. I mean, look. I've always known that we lost so much. We lost so many hours. Complete that. But okay, that's enough. What do you mean that? Look. As far as this is game done there with the over. Time to folks. I'm not sick and tired of Kelly Clarkson, daytime hosts. Let me know the smooth shows, those TV shows, got news, must be, and some guest stars in late night world. We might be good at letting them go and hold the head up of faith. Again, we might probably know. But let the grow on. Those who wait and others who stay awake. Play Clarkson with November's over the moon and the weekend starts to sweep away. Clarkson so prove the destiny are winning away. And not just the destinies went away. Everything else, looking so fine there. Yeah. No, there's no punishment. No punishment. No killing, the beat with the hose in. No phone that would make a flashlight. Keep on flying. And of course, one thing about time there, we fall back by 10 o'clock stop, and we getting 54 hours of sleep anytime there. Well, you get the fires here. When you get rested up there, and you find out that today's been an awful day there, one thing will make the same. almost the whole nice thing about this one there is that anything else? Why is it that